What is going on, guys? It is the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm back with another video, and a rant is coming again. Because once again, so, after I made my new Superman show being a blatant ripoff of anime and Sailor Moon, it appears the ripoff doesn't just stop with Superman. That's right, Ben Singer, you're going to eat your words. Because you lied about the Goku turning into Superman because of the Funimation dub. You lied with that defamatory statement in your Goku vs. Superman 2 fight, which was another bullshit fight, by the way, in terms of the outcome, as well as the build, as well as everything in between about that fight. Because we all know Goku does factually beat Superman. Back then, with the feats he had then, and now even more so with the feats he has now. But anyways, so I seen clips surfacing online on social media about this new Lois Lane character. We got the picture here of the new Lois Lane, and then on the other side, we have the old Lois Lane from the Justice League series, as well as what she consistently looks like throughout the show, throughout the comic books, as well as everything else. So this is the Lois Lane they're going for now, right? You know, in the old Lois Lane, looks like she's mature. She looks more female-like. Got the long hair, whatnot. You know, the whole 9 yards. That's how they basically made Lois Lane look like for years. So now the new look, they make her more of a female-ish tomboy with short hair. And I seen a brief clip of what she acts like. And right away, what I seen on social media, and right when I seen her look, the first thing I was like, am I going to be the only one who is going to get to call this out and see it for what it is? Because I already know what it is. And y'all should know what I think, because I already said what it was on Twitter. Am I the only one who sees this character, this version of Lois Lane, as a blatant ripoff of Videl? Got the hair the same fucking way when she cut it from being long to short, okay? When she cut off the ponytail, right? Has the same short hair look as the new Lois Lane character. Same personality, tomboy, fucking, you know, goes out and wants to defend people here and there before she even met Gohan, you know. That's what Videl was. And now you got this new version of Lois Lane. This new version of Lois Lane. Look at that. Look at that. That is a blatant ripoff right there. Come on. And we all know why they're doing it. Because we know that Superman can't draw. He cannot draw. He's not working in the movies. This is factually known because the numbers don't lie. Superman movies are not drawing. Okay? All right, so you can't say that this is a lie. This is factual. Tell me when I'm telling lies, because I ain't. Warner Brothers is on death road right now. They're taking away tax write-offs to hardworking animators that are making animations. They're taking them away. David Zaslav's doing that. Writing them off. They recently just closed Cartoon Network Studios, the building. Just a week ago they announced it. They're taking that away. They're laying people off. The movies aren't working. And yet here we sit with desperation. This reeks of desperation. Because they know anime is booming. And I say that with a capital B. Booming. Nobody cares about what Superman does anymore. Superman doesn't draw because he's a boring character overall. He is. All right? Yeah, you guys can say that there's some good things in there or whatever. I've heard people talk about it. But the fact of the matter, that doesn't mean the majority of the audience cares. Because they don't. There's multiple superheroes out there that are better. There are other people that have more interesting superheroes. The reason why Superman got over in the beginning was because he wasn't overpowered like he was. The golden age of Superman, as well as the fact that there weren't that many superheroes back then. When superheroes started to creep up, like Shazam, Captain Marvel, you know what DC responded to? Instead of trying to amp up the Superman story, you know what they fucking did? They sued and got Captain Marvel shut down because it was starting to beat Superman in the comic books in the 40s. That is a fact. Tell me when I'm telling lies. That's what they did. They can't get away with that shit anymore. So now what they're going to do is they're just going to rip off other characters. Because why the fuck not? They'd be like, you know, what's trending right now? Hey, let's make our fucking characters like that. That's what they fucking do. That is a fact. Tell me when I'm telling lies. DC has always had a shady past when it comes to their comic properties. They have. That's just a fact. Do your research. It's there. So now that there's so many superheroes and Superman isn't drawing, they have to resort to ripping off Sailor Moon, ripping off DBZ, ripping off Videl, ripping off the whole 9 yards. That's what they're doing in this new show. When I find it hilarious that this show is not even on goddamn Adult Swim. Toonami Adult Swim. It's on Adult Swim, but it's not on Toonami. So, a show that actually should probably be on Toonami, because it's an action-packed show, is not on fucking Toonami. Go fucking figure. You know. But then again, I'm glad that this rip-off show isn't on Toonami, because it would be a waste of my time, and it'd be a waste of your time. The show is nothing more than a cash grabber to try and get people to actually enjoy this character now that has been sucking for the past 50-plus years. Overrated piece of garbage of a character that has been boring for years. That no one is the mainstream people that go to see these movies and go to watch this shit. Do not watch it. Yes, I'm not saying that there aren't people that don't like Superman. But the fact of the matter is, the majority of the audience does not like Superman. And the numbers don't fucking lie. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Because the numbers don't lie. Superman does not draw. He will not draw with James Gunn's movie. I believe he will not. Just like he will not draw in the previous movies. It doesn't matter if you have a good actor on there. They had a good actor that played Superman in the last incarnation. Which, of course, as we all know, Warner Brothers fucked that one up too. Go figure. You actually had a good actor and you ruined it. Now, you have a subpar actor, okay actor, but a subpar actor playing Superman. And it will fail. And I'll be there to laugh at it again. Like I always do. But anyways. But getting back to this whole thing with Videl. They blatantly ripped off Videl in this. And that doesn't stand with me. Especially since Death Battle Ben Singer but technically worked for Warner Brothers. They technically work for Warner Brothers because Warner Brothers owns Rooster Teeth, and that's where Death Battle works now, okay, for their shows. So, to say that I don't believe that Ben Singer had some type of influence on this shit is a fucking understatement, in my opinion. Okay? But anyways, have your little rip-off fucking story. Because at the end of the day, just remember, if this show succeeds, it's because it's a rip-off. It's because they had to resort to fucking characteristics that fucking were used by characters from anime. That's what they had to do. That's how they did it. Not because they had creativity on their side. Nah, Warner Brothers. You ain't good for that. You all know damn well that you're on death row with those text write-ups now. So, just remember that this Lois Lane is a Videl. It's a Videl. What am I going to say about it? You copied the greatest anime ever. You had your little Ben Singer fucking make defamatory statements about Dragon Ball Z, and then you go 6 years or whatever it is later. When was that show come out? 8 years later. 8 years later, you decide, oh, you know what? We're gonna rip DBZ off. We're gonna rip Sailor Moon off. We're gonna rip anime off because this is what the fans watch now. Oh, the irony. I'm just, jeez. So, that's all I gotta say. I'm BS's Ultimate Goku. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm BS's Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace.